Hi guys, hi. This is Ava from Beharbo Med Spa, Miami and Atlanta. And here is a question that somebody asked me, a black woman asked me. She said, can you as a black person have dehydrated skin and at the same time oily skin? Absolutely. Because they are completely two different things. Dehydrated skin is skin, and majority of black people have dehydrated skin. What it means is that black people lose water much faster than white people. You perspire, you lose water, you sweat. You lose water from your skin much faster than does a white person. However, you can have dehydrated skin, losing water, but you still can have oily skin and shiny because you have sebum production. So the two are completely different conditions on the skin, and they are very common in black people, and particularly black people and black women that do not know the difference and really do not know how to treat their skin. Majority of black young women will try to dry out their skin because it's oily and they don't want the oily skin. So they would use products and harsh products and chemicals that will dry the skin out. What you don't understand is that when you do that, you are achieving exactly the opposite, because the more you dry the surface of the skin out by using harsh products for oily skin, the more your skin actually dries out on the surface, and the more your sebum, your oil glands, produce more oil because they feel that the skin is dry, that the skin is very, very dry. And so it's like, in a simplistic language, there are messages from your brain that will go to the oil glands and say, dry skin, produce more oil. And then the sebum, the oil glands, produce more oil and push the oil to the surface. But guess what happens? Because you used all these harsh drying agents on your skin and products on your skin, you actually created like a block, like a filter on the surface of your skin, and nothing can go in and nothing can go out. And so the oil, the sebum that's producing, is now creating little bumps, it's creating pimples, because it cannot come out, because your skin is congested and your skin is dried out because you dried it with drying agents because you wanted to get rid of the oily skin. And that's the wrong thing to do. To get rid of oily skin, you have to use products that will not dry your skin out, that will abrade your skin, like a crystal microdermabrasion. Should be the first thing in your arsenal that you use. You should have at least 2 different cleansers to clean your face with. You should have a toner that has some herbs in it, that is not too drying, that will hydrate your skin. You should use a spritz that would hydrate and produce more water and fluid into the skin and on the surface of the skin, because you losing water as is. Your skin gets dehydrated, so you need to put more sprays on your skin, like micellar water, things like this, on top of the skin. And then you have to use a hyaluronic acid serum that will hold moisture under the skin. And hyaluronic acid by itself, it's not an acid in the same meaning as, like, say, like lightning, like acid. It's just called an acid, but it is not an acid that will lighten or dry out your skin. It will just penetrate into the skin. And why I say hyaluronic acid? Because it will go under the skin if the skin is not clogged, and it will sit there, and for 8 hours it will take all the moisture that you give your skin, whether it's moisturizers, whether it's hydration, whether it's spritz, whatever you give to your skin, it will hold it. And for 8 hours, it will plump the skin up and give the skin the necessary moisture. And oily skin requires hydration and requires moisturizers, but the moisturizers are more water-based, so that they provide moisture to the skin, they provide hydration to the skin, but moisturizers are a necessity. So remember, drying out skin when you have oily skin is the worst thing that you can do, and using harsh products is the worst thing that you can do, because you're accomplishing exactly the opposite. And then you get super frustrated, because then you say, what's happening now? My skin is all ashy gray and it's dry and I have all these patches on my face. What shall I do? So never use harsh products on your skin. And you should consult with a professional, a skincare specialist, and somebody who does this for many years, somebody who understands black skin, and they should advise you what you should use. Okay? So please know the difference between dehydrated skin and between oily skin, and what you have to do in order for you to keep your skin hydrated and moisturized. Thank you guys. Bye, Eva.